Hello, everyone. My opponent is making a statement to the world right now because their Regice, aka their lead, is nicknamed Banjirachi and Sleep. Maybe they're talking about Gen 4. I'm gonna go ahead and taunt this guy. They didn't stay in. That's a bit unfortunate. You wouldn't happen to have Fire Blast, would you? I hope not. That'd be very bad for me. Sludge Bomb, no big deal. No big deal. Here, have some more spikes. Why not? They said, okay, the Weezing's nickname is BS Para is cheap. Alright, this is starting to get really personal. Spin Block is cheap. Oh, right on cue. Let me send in my Spin Blocker. I feel like this guy's been through some stuff on this website. Okay, let's go for a Thunderbolt here. And if it's like a more defense... Okay, well, they sent in this guy. Now, I do have the old-fashioned Hypnosmith Focus Punch Gengar, as we all know, very effective Pokemon. But, nah, I'm just sending Glalie. Maybe they paralyze me or go for an Ice Beam. Okay, cool. So I'm on life support, but I get a free explosion off on somebody. I don't think that Regice would have Protect. I can't wait to see the nicknames on the rest of their team. That did 32. That's actually more than I thought it would, considering I was burned. Is it dumb if I send in my Gengar? I mean, you got Sludge Bomb, Will-O-Wisp, maybe like Pain Split, Explosion, Toxic. I think Gengar does good against you. Okay, I hope I'm not making a really bad decision, but I just feel like that's a really good move right now. If they send back in Regice, which they absolutely did, it's going to get eaten alive by spikes. Now, this is my moment right now. I could definitely put this thing to sleep and then Focus Punch it. But I'm not going to lie, guys. I have to admit to you, I am scared. I am a coward. So I'm going to run away into my Steel type to get paralyzed. Wait, your Weezing's name is BS Para is cheap. Aren't you kind of being a hypocrite right now? They sent in Starmie. And I got paralyzed. That is very sad. Okay, I'm going to bring in my Gengar now. There's the Rapid Spin again. Well, with the spikes and all that, I don't think you can really afford to go to your They have Psychic. That is very sad. Okay, well, I guess they're going to get rid of the spikes now, huh? That's really disappointing. Oh, dear God. No, that Blissey's name is Doug Trio is cheap. You change that nickname right now. What an abomination. Yeah, I think you meant to... Where it says Doug Trio right there, you meant to put Blissey. That's what you meant. It's okay, I'm looking out for you guys. I know what's right and what's wrong around here. That Meteor Mash did a lot, but unfortunately, it's not going to be enough because they're going to just get rid of the spikes, and now Blissey is going to be unkillable. I hate you for that. Oh, well, they got a crit with their Rapid Spin. I got a crit with my Meteor Mash. So now I have 910 attack. I still don't know how that makes any goddamn sense because 405 times 2 is literally 810. That is a Suicune. TSS flinch equals cheap. Alright, well, don't worry. I'm not doing either one of those things. I just got roared out. I could have punched that guy in the face. Oh, well, here's the sand part. And I guess I'll bring back in Meteor Cringe. Surf did a lot. I am going to die to the next one. I'm really bummed about those spikes being removed. That's the saddest thing that happened this battle. Because now Blissey's at full power. Well, almost at full power. I do have sand, but that's not really going to be enough. That doesn't offset the cringe that it's going to be producing throughout this battle. I'll just stay in and go for a Thunderbolt in case they do something weird. But I think it's... Yeah, that is pretty weird. They brought in a Regice despite literally having a Blissey. And you're just going to die right now unless you switch to the Blissey in question. Oh, okay, Regice is dead. Can't say I'm upset. And they forfeited. You just don't forfeit a battle when your Blissey's still alive. And the saddest thing is, we never found out what that last Pokemon was called. Dude, how many of these lead Zapdoses am I going to run into when I'm using this Glalie lead? It just caused me nothing but distress. I'm just going to go for spikes. Okay, that's unusual. They usually hit me with the... Okay, that makes sense, yeah. And it's typically a Thunderbolt with the para, but I guess that works too. There's the Thunderbolt. Yay! I'm so glad. Now we can just die. Awesome. Okay. I'm gonna make you die right now. Wait, actually, I'm gonna hit you with the unconventional rock slide. I don't know if that'll kill you, but I sure hope it does. Thunderwave. Okay. That is gonna kill you. Good. Good. Kind of was doubting it a little bit. Okay. Okay, man. Really? You're a sick person. They didn't even go for the fire move, by the way. And I missed rock slide. Oh. I was just about to say, with how slow Metagross is, wouldn't it be better to run Hidden Power Rock? Oh my god, you're so lucky. Now I need to send in... I don't even know. You've all disappointed me today. Thunderbolt. Yeah, whoever... Guys, if you're running Banded, Rock Slide, whatever, Metagross, just change out for Hidden Power Rock. You're like Regirock. Actually, people run Hidden Power Rock on Regirock, but I think they're wrong. If you got Thunder Wave, then you use Rock Slide. But if you don't, you're just slow, then you use Hidden Power Rock. That Sceptile is going to be a problem, isn't it? Okay, well, I'm afraid of... don't go for sub. Am I going to live that? I did not. I am dead. Okay, well, certainly my Gengar will stop you in your tracks. Go, Ice Punch. That is not good. Determinazione. What do you mean by that exactly? Here, get put to sleep, Determinazione. Okay, so if I just send in my Tyranitar and go for like 2 Dragon Dances, we'll be chilling. Did you stay in? Yep. Okay, here comes the first one. Because I'm not going to be outrunning Sceptile. There's a Sceptile question. I might as well just go for the second one because they're going to out... What? No. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That is bad. That is bad. Nice crit, by the way. Yep. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That is so bad. Okay. All right. Evasive maneuvers. We're going to try and hold on to Tyranitar. Not die this Leaf Blade. My god, that did so much damage. I'm sorry, Gengar. Somebody had to take the Ligma, and it's going to be you. Well, I'm going to send in my Tyranitar again. Why not? Ugh. Curses. That Sceptile doll. Yeah, I think we just lose. Osservazione. I don't know what those words mean. Get flinched. I did 17. That's a lot of damage. Oh, I actually did flinch them. All right, let's do it again. And again, and again, and again. Curses. That did a lot of damage. Get flinched. Well, at least this video demonstrated why it is important to have a rock resist, because as you could see, my Tyranitar was going to plow through their team. Just like how my Aerodactyl is going to flinch this guy to death. But it's difficult because Swampert basically gets a bunch of extra lives. Because, you know, it resists rock. So, I just missed another rock slide. Awesome. Curses. Oh, the curses. GG, I suppose. I guess you beat me fair and square. Okay, bye.